There are quite a few changes in reports in the version 11.55 update. For reports that have built-in date selections, we've added current quarter and prior quarter to the list of date selections. Here you can see those selections in the item summary report, as well as an option there to include unposted transactions. Another date selection that was added was last Sunday, which is useful in reports in contributions or attendance. Contribution statements now fill in the default no goods or services message for you if the message field is left blank. When you get the screen preview of reports open, you can jump to a specific page by typing in a page number rather than having to click next through each page. Let's take a look at some of the membership reports now. On the birthdays and anniversaries report, you can now exclude email addresses with a new checkbox option. You can also select by marital status, which allows you to exclude widows or widowers from the anniversary dates that are included in the report. On most reports in personal profiles, you'll see that the familiar selection criteria screen, where you can select on personal status and a whole array of date fields and other things. You can also now select by envelope number or directory sequence. Envelope number should be obvious, but the directory sequence field allows you to include the parents or adults in the family using the selection of 1 to 2, or only children in the family by choosing 3 to 99. Here we're running the selected names, addresses, and phones report. Each of the individual fields other than name can be excluded from the report with individual checkboxes on this report. There are now Select All and Clear All buttons to allow you to limit the report down to only names with one click. The church directory now has selections for tagged families as well as mailing category. It has always had personal status selection, but now you can select by family status, the mailing category field, as well as creating an ad hoc list of families to include in the directory. This is particularly useful if you want to create a 1 or 2 page appendix of new families, people that have been added in membership since your last published directory. Simply tag the families you want to include, then run the report and include only tagged families. The PowerChurch check-in system has an allergies report. We've since received multiple requests from users to add this same type of report into PowerChurch Plus. So now there's an allergies and medical information report found under both personal profiles and activities and skills reports. Also in activities and skills, there's a new report called Class Family Directory. It generates what is essentially a church directory report, including all family members and contact information for each person in the selected activity. This gives you all the contact information along with parents and siblings' names for everyone in a particular activity, like young children's Sunday school classes, for example. The attendance register form in attendance reports got a new layout in version 11 called Full Details, which includes parents' information. Version 11.55 has now added parents' phone numbers as well as making the email addresses of parents optional. In accounts payable, there's a new vendor list report, which also comes directly from user suggestions. It's a very simple report that just has the vendor ID, name, 1099 status, active or inactive status, and last payment date. This can be used to audit your list of active vendors to help weed out vendors that should be made inactive. There are a few more changes in the contributions reports. What was previously known as condensed statements for office has now been renamed to contribution summary report. There are also two new reports in contributions, the yearly totals by envelope and yearly comparison report. The yearly totals by envelope report shows how much was given each year by each person in a spreadsheet type view in columns and rows. And the yearly comparison report shows total contributions overall from year to year.